Oh man. I had to remove the battery and put it back in. Keep going. So I'm just gonna speak to the camera here. Like I said, there was a UFC fight this weekend, and one of the things I noticed was that everybody knows the in and out motion, which is the first move that Niven's doing here. He's throwing a jab, and then he's stepping back into the side. It's like a 45-degree angle, not directly to the side, Niven. Make sure you're going back as well. 45 degrees, it's to the side, but also back. If somebody's throwing a full speed punch at you, you're never gonna be able to just move sideways. See, that's to the side. I want you to go, if you're here, and he's here, right? You're gonna have to end up more in that square. You see what I'm saying? Jab, better, cross, pivot. Nobody knows that. Nobody's doing the pivot at the advanced level. Add another cross. Jab, slide, cross, pivot, cross. That takes years and years of practice on the pads, practice in sparring, and then practice in fights to be able to do. Guys like Floyd Mayweather and other top-level boxers. All right, let's see this here. Jab, step back more, Niven. Pivot, away, hit it. Turn all the way. The same punch you throw when you shadow box is the same punch you throw now. Is the same punch you throw on the pads, same punch you throw on the bag. You turn your whole body, your hip and foot as well. Make your back shoulder become your front shoulder. Your back hip become your front hip. Jab, slide, cross, pivot. Start with the left leg on the pivot. Cross. Okay, Gerald, you're gonna go block, block. Boom, pow. Left elbow, right elbow. All right, off of the elbow, we're gonna weave and grab the clinch. All right. Okay, that's right. At the same time, you step in. So we're gonna get more of a underhook clinch. You understand? Boom, pow. That's it. But go right into the clinch. So look, lower your level like you're ducking, like you're weaving. Lower your level and clinch right there. Don't come up. Clinch right there. Drop, clinch. All right, go to over under clinch like we did. You see? Jab, slide, cross, pivot, cross, block two, elbows. Over under clinch, Niven. Same one we did in the beginning of class. Not the tie clinch that you just did. Snap the jab, come on. Yep. That's it, don't do the takedown. Next one we're gonna do the takedown. Same one I showed you today, single leg. Jab, slide, cross, pivot. Do the takedown. Away. That's right. Nice. Shit, I don't even know if I got a good angle on that. My bad. Jab, slide, cross, pivot. Nice. Good, good. Gerald, when you hold for these two elbows, just make an X with the sticks. All right, he'll just hit them both at the same time. Nice. Boom. Bonus. Bonus. Oh. What happened? The leg you got, the leg you're grabbing, that's the way. You know? Get it. Nice. There it is. All right. Nibby, you need a break or can you hold? Get some water. Man's thirsty. This is a training exercise that I call Build a Combo, where you're practicing the same move over and over and progressively adding techniques to make a sequence that how do I phrase this? You can perform under pressure. So in the heat of battle, don't try to think. You're going to be one step too slow, thinking process. So you just have to have repeated the same move over and over and over again to be able to react in that split second of time. First part is jab, slide. So we're going forward, back to the angle, cross, that's right, and then pivot. So what I wanted to say, you keep going, Gerald. Turn more on the cross. Don't just stop halfway. Turn so that the back becomes the forward. That's it. And don't expect to hit the pad. The same punch that you throw when you're sparring, when you're shadow boxing, is the same punch you throw now. Don't expect to hit anything. You keep a fist. Nice. So what I was saying was that in the championship fight, when the guy got dropped, he got dropped by a jab because all he knows is forward and backward. So all the champion had to do was time him coming forward, and the guy basically knocked himself out by going full force into the jab. No, the cross after the pivot, that's right. He basically stepped full force into the jab because he had no slide to the angle and pivot to the other side. And then so these are two basic, but to be able to do this, like I said, in the heat of battle, you have to be practicing it over and over and over again, so you have muscle memory. But what you see when these guys are training on the behind the scenes training videos is they may even be practicing the same combo over and over again, but the pad holder is not thinking in terms of defense. So the person does a combo and then they just stand there. The person is hitting the bag, they do a combo, and then they just stand there in front of the bag. All right, 2 blocks. Left elbow, right elbow. Clinch. That's right. So the last elbow generally becomes the underhook. That's it, we're not doing a takedown yet. Usually I have 5 things to add, but I may be a little behind schedule on this one. So, if you're training at home, you got a pad holder, tell them, after every time I throw a combo, come back at me with some type of defense. So, at the very least, you have to block, but the best defense is don't be there, right? So, after you combo, you should move out of the way. And not just straight back, because the person can follow you, but to an angle. Do a weave with that, Gerald. Off to the last elbow, you here, and you come down and in like that. That's it. And right from the weave, you enter. Go ahead, do it again. Right from the duck, you enter. You don't have to come up. You understand? So you just go down and then forward. Jab, slide, cross, pivot, cross, block 2, elbow, elbow, boom. You see that? And then you can, without even clinching, with that move, you can actually go right to the single leg. So next time, yep. Next time with the weave, you drop down. Instead of grabbing up, you grab down and grab the leg. Boom. Dump. Dump, dump, dump. Turn them. Alright. Last minute. Finish with the takedown. Okay? Another thing that people do wrong in MMA is they split up their training. Okay, now I'm going to do takedowns. Now I'm going to do pad holding. Now I'm going to do jiu-jitsu. So it creates a compartmentalization in the brain, and it adds another step where you have to switch from striking to grappling. You should, if you're into MMA, you should practice your wrestling and your pad holding together, at least most of the time or some of the time. So the takedown should actually be part of the combo. If you're holding the pads with somebody's holding the pads for you, you should be able to take them down. But most of these trainers out there, they're like specialists, like, oh, I got a kickboxing trainer. Why don't you have an MMA trainer? If you're doing MMA, why do you have a kickboxing trainer? Why don't you have a golf trainer? Huh? Why don't you have a golf trainer? Anyway, it's a war out there. I got your back, Master Lukey. Over.